sitting leg raises might very well be a good start before you do them on your back. It could be an easier alternative where you're putting less stress on things, as well as giving you the option of doing the exercise more often if that happens to be necessary to, well, implement into your daily life to get some sort of activity in the core throughout the day. So the point of contracting there, belly button in, precisely the same. Get the activity in the abs, and then this is the load. This is what makes something, well, what makes the abs necessary. So by doing this, we're pulling something and the abs have to stabilize it. For starters, you might even, well, generate too little force with the leg for the leg to lift up off the ground. So if I generate half the power with those legs to just perhaps lift the heel, I might still get some sort of pain in my lower back if I'm bothered by that, and that's why I'm doing this. So if you're on a level where lifting the leg entirely hurts too much, lift the heel or generate just a little power there, and well, that ought to be enough to get the activity in the core. Once you've progressed further, lift the leg, perhaps keep it there for a second or three. As you get stronger, get up higher. And for some, the hip flexors might very well think this is a bad idea. So you might have to tend to any of the three hip flexors, where iliopsoas is one, the TFL is one, and the, well, rectus femoris is one. They might think working in this shortened state is kind of bothersome. And if that's the case, tend to them, tend to the trigger points, and you ought to be all right. Leg raises looks something like this. So activate the abs, brace, belly button in, perhaps a tiny crunch motion, not necessarily, but stabilize everything, and then add the weight with the legs. The most weight is added by the floor. If it's too heavy, begin here and touch the floor further and further away to find the right load. One leg is obviously easier than two. So just find the right load and add it with your legs. Leg raises could be done on a bench. So activate the abs, minimize the space in the lower back, and while you are here, you might want to add an extra element of lifting the hips, getting down, up, there. And the further away from me I aim my feet, the harder. So quite tough, quite easy. Harder. And if I want to make it really tough, I could start straight up and get the legs slowly towards the floor and then up again. But just leg raises and lifting the hips is more common since it's a more decent load rather than, well, some sort of expert level. Leg raises could be done from a hanging position once you do it comfortably laying down or sitting, and start out here. Something simple to start with. Bent knees. And then straight legs. And add another one. And as you progress and find your level and do something, well, heavily enough, after a while you might very well be able to hit that bar with your toes, and, well, the point is to be able to do so when you're stable, when you're pain-free, and get a really decent flexion of the spine. You're supposed to be able to do it kinda comfortably, and by comfortably I mean pain-free and in a controlled manner.